pretty cold here in New Jersey. Actually, I think all up and down Northeast, it's pretty cold. But guess what? The soccer tournaments are still happening. You know, I just got done speaking with my referee assigner for futsal, and he was telling me that there's a tournament going on here, a big tournament. I'm not going to tell you which organization is hosting it, but a big tournament where they're having teams from up and down the U.S. coming in. It's a college showcase. So it's going to be freezing, and those kids are running up and down trying to impress college coaches in this frigid weather. Is it just a college showcase because they need to be in this showcase? They need to be in this environment to be sought after? Or is just another tournament for another opportunity for the host to generate revenue? You tell me. So on the same aspect, talking about the outdoor tournaments that you must play in if you're looking to get recruited, there's an argument there. Do you really need that, or is this being fed to you? Now, I spoke with another parent, and they told me that they actually have a game scheduled outdoors in the middle of December. If you follow the news this year, already up in the Northeast, especially like, New York, Buffalo area, this weekend they're expecting, by the end of Monday, they're expecting 5 feet of snow. So do you really need to play a game in December? Now, look, hear me out here, okay? When I played, there were games during the winter, and it was pretty cold and all those good things. But, when I played in the late 70s and 80s, there weren't as many options as they are today as far as playing soccer. So you either played in the few limited leagues that there were around, and very, very little in the form of indoor soccer. And that usually didn't take on until after January. Today's environment, there's a lot of opportunities, a lot of choices. Again, full disclosure is that I am a futsal director for an academy, and I also am a director of a futsal league. But with that being said, things have changed quite a bit. Let's address, first of all, the fact that playing in an outdoor weather, it limits you as a player. You really, really are going to be suffering in a brutal wind, cold, if it's snowing, raining. I mean, look, you got professionals playing, all over leagues in the world. And those winter months does hurt the quality of the play. And these are professionals that are playing at the top level and are getting paid. Do we need to have games going on in areas of the country that are frigid cold? Are there better alternatives? Are there better situations, should I say, to better utilize the sports experience? Again, in my opinion, futsal provides that opportunity for a lot of states in the U.S. that are very, very cold. So number one, you are in a comfortable environment indoors. And look, I get it that, in order for a player to grow, they got to be introduced to uncomfortable situation environments. But I don't think a frigid sub-zero game is going to benefit anybody. I mean, in fact, I think it's going to just suffer the quality of play. And the player's just going to try to get through it no matter how bad it is. And it's just not going to be pretty. But moving the game in an indoor environment, in a confined area, less time, less space, still a comfortable, warm environment. Futsal play for 2, 3 months, 4 months, whatever. At least not, because most areas in the U.S. don't play futsal year-round. But at least 3, 4 months indoors, I think I have a massive development opportunity. Being able to play consistently in an area where it's smaller than a soccer field, it's faster, the surfer is faster, the all-around play is faster. forces the players to be better with their technical skills, the technical ability, read of the game, reaction, decision making, just everything is amplified. Everything is on steroid. Basically, you go out to the outdoor spring season and everybody should be like, wow, what did you do during the indoor season? You are just like killing it. Because again, 3-4 months of continuous play. And I repeat myself because I cannot repeat it enough. Playing in a smaller space, slicker, faster space, improves your technical ability, your decision making, your decision making under pressure, thinking. Everything is faster, more engagement. You're talking about a game that's 5v5, so there's constant engagement around the ball. You can't take off in a futsal environment, okay? In a futsal environment, you can't have the ball sent up and your backs could take a couple of seconds to recover. It doesn't happen. Small space, 4 players, up and down, 5 including the goalkeepers. If you know how to play with a 5th attacker, means utilizing your goalkeeper as a 5th attacker. So just a endless amount of benefits out of futsal. And it may sound like I'm trying to advertise and I don't know what other word I can use to promote futsal, but honest to goodness, whoever you speak with that either understand both futsal and soccer or futsal alone will testify and will tell you that playing futsal, having futsal as part of your playing experience, either part-time or full-time as a soccer player, will just massively develop your skills and elevate you to become a better player. So I started this conversation, I started this video with basically telling you guys, do we need to have teams playing outdoors in a brutal, cold, freezing weather? And that could be said, by the way, about those tournaments that are happening in the middle of, or in July or August, where some states in America, they're over 100, 110 degrees weather. Look, even in European countries, South American countries, there is no soccer being played those months because it's just very, very hot. There's a reason why other countries have a system in place, and the very highly developed countries in soccer, I'll name a few: Brazil, Uruguay, Argentina, Spain, Portugal, Italy, France is beginning to be there. They specifically use futsal in the younger development years. In Brazil, a player will start playing futsal, not soccer, from 4 or 5 years old until 9, 10, even up to 12 years old. They strictly play futsal. Neymar was playing futsal for Santos. Neymar was playing strictly futsal until the age where they saw him and they're like, this kid is so good, you pluck him out and you put him into your soccer system, okay? There's just endless example of professionals who are playing futsal in their younger years and now are just like thriving and dominating professional soccer, okay? So let's take those things and learn. I'm not trying to brainwash you guys and tell you this, but I want to bring education. Parents and coaches need to hear more of this. Now, the decision you have to make is, when you are convinced of what I'm telling you is true, as far as I'm concerned, look, there's one way to really convince yourself. Find a quality futsal program, and I'm talking about a true futsal program with futsal specific coaches, not soccer coaches who get on a futsal court and all they're doing really is just continue to teach soccer on a hard surface, continue to teach soccer tactics, soccer systems on a futsal court, which is, again, soccer and futsal, although they have many similarities, they also have a lot of differences. And a key difference is that futsal and soccer, they're just two different sports. They're being played. If you're going to play futsal and you're going to play soccer, there are different technical and tactical systems that are different. So the way they are played are different. The way they are played are different. Yes, they have a lot of similarities, but the way they're played, coached, and managed, are different, okay? So when you take coaches that understand the game, futsal-specific coaches, and you put yourself and your family, your child into that environment, you're going to fall in love with the game instantly. Guarantee you. The only players that hate futsal are players that do not have any technical ability. And that may insult a lot of people out there, but there's a lot of families, there's a lot of players that are very, very fast, they're physical, and they're being used by coaches to just run up and down the field. Outrun, and most of the times, even when they outrun their peers, they kind of mess up when the ball is at their feet because they just don't have the technical ability. So you have players overrunning opponents, the ball gets played to them, and 9 out of 10 times they miskick it, they misfire, their quality on finishing is not there. So you have a player that's very fast, but when they get to the ball, they just don't have the technical quality to finish, to pass, to dribble, to this, to that. But again, I don't know why, it just, American culture loves fast, physical players. My opinion, it's not enough, especially when you're going to play at a high level. At a high level, everybody's fast, everybody's physical. Everybody has technical skills. How fast you can think, how fast you can react, how fast you can adapt sets you apart, okay? So, not to make this video last too long because it is getting very cold here. It's about 38 degrees. I recommend to take a serious look at futsal. Go out of your way to educate yourself to futsal. Maybe you can follow our channel here, Futsal Today. You know, we post a lot of training. We post a lot of different things. Find yourself a qualified futsal-specific organization wherever you are and immerse yourself, give yourselves an honest, true look at futsal. Not just a casual look, but an honest, serious look. And then start doing your due diligence, because through futsal, there is college recruitment. I want to make other videos. There are already other videos on our channel that do talk about futsal recruitment college recruitment through futsal. So there are opportunities. At the end of the day, look, let me break it down to you, regardless if you like it or not, regardless if it ruffles your feathers or not. If your kid is good enough, he or she will be found by a college organization. If your kid is that special kid, if your kid is that Christian Pulisic kid, okay, colleges will be coming to you. They will be knocking on your door. You will be found. All these showcases and everything else that are built to, quote unquote, expedite the process and this and that, that's just my opinion. If you have the money, if you have the time, great, but there's no guarantee. There is no guarantee. There never, ever, ever is. As a collegiate coach, or former collegiate coach, should I say, even the players that do make or do get a opportunity for a scholarship and do make a collegiate roster, even those players are not guaranteed to play. You have to put your effort in. But on a side note, unfortunately, a lot of the rosters, players that you see in college around the country, they just don't have the quality. Another thing is that in order to get that level, grades these days are very important. In the old days, if you were a good player, you could kind of fake it. Today, you must have the grades. Grades are just as important as your skill to be able to play a sport, okay? I mean, unless you're playing football or basketball in a high environment, a high collegiate level, but even those schools, things are not like they used to be anymore. You can't just like get on a college program and not do the academical work. Things have changed. Academics come first, always, okay? Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys got some value out of it. Please comment any questions that you have. I'll be more than happy to answer. Subscribe, share, and help us navigate through YouTube algorithms. Till next one.